Action.
So I just want you guys to tell them a little bit about what the project is that we're working on today.
All right, Bill, you're the
Yeah.
doctor.
So Ona and I decided to invite Eric. Eric did a couple of workshops here in the studio a couple weeks back, and we were talking a lot about fashion photography and how fashion photography and street photography kind of fit together, and how like you're a photographer and you're a photographer. So Eric does a lot of street portraits and some other things, and one second, and it seems like that he's been going that route for a while. So I said, well, why don't we do a fashion shoot? We set up a fashion shoot, and Elena, you and myself have worked with Suede Brooks, who's kind of a YouTube icon for a younger generation for beauty and showing people how to go through like the whole modeling process. And we figured that it was a good idea to kind of integrate and have Eric shoot her. So we kind of co-shoot. Eric was the lead, and I kind of was second camera, which is very different for me. And we kind of went from there.
Yeah,
So,
I think that the awesome thing for me was I'm so used to just shooting on the streets where there's not much preparation, you're just kind of out. But one of the biggest things I learned was the immense appreciation I have for the entire team, from everyone just helping each other out and supporting one another. And it's certainly a huge team effort that one fashion photographer just can't do this without having stylists, makeup, hair, getting a studio space, and also of course the talent. Suede was wonderful to work with. She was just so fun and goofy when she was down with everything. But the second she got on camera or got behind the camera, she just suddenly just transformed into a totally different person. I was just really amazed, and she gave a lot of positive energy. And obviously I tried my best to direct her, and I think definitely the skills I learned in street photography and street portraiture helped me maybe get a unique look. And definitely shooting with a bigger camera with more resolution, just the skin tones look incredible, and it's a look that I've never been able to get with other cameras before.
Is this the first time that you're using this?
This is Bill's camera. The second time, I actually shot this on the streets a few times. It's pretty heavy, but not as heavy as you think it is.
Yeah,
but
I've had to hold it
yeah,
up.
but I'm very grateful once again, especially to Bill for organizing everything and believing in me and helping me pursue a different thing. And it's definitely something we could collaborate more in the future.
yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think that it's interesting. I think it's interesting to for other photographers, especially newer photographers, to understand that like if you're shooting on the streets, you're gaining the skills to actually to use in a more creative setting where you actually have someone in a workshop I did with Bruce Gilden, what he said, well, they're giving it to you. Well, it's like, well, yeah, they are, and if they're, but there's more to it than that because of the collaboration with a stylist, hair and makeup, beauty, an editor sometimes Digitech, which is a person that actually like takes your digital files and prepares them to be edited. Sometimes you'll work with a retoucher. And we in the world of, I guess, street photography and stuff, do a lot of that work ourselves, and it's like it becomes kind of a very controlled environment within our own world. But once you start like seeing other people's eyes in it, like Shayna, who did wardrobe, is in a lot of cases she's maybe not necessarily completely setting up shots, but she's definitely setting up the way the shot is going to look. Makeup and hair, how that like kind of like transforms like a different like kind of thing, and then using that whole like kind of thing into a setting, which usually the photographer is choosing. I mean, it's not just your work at that point. You may be the one that has the name on the marquee, but like it's sort of like a film set. It's like there's numerous other people that have actually made that thing happen. And in a lot of cases, hopefully we're the ones in charge, but in a lot of cases it sometimes becomes other things.
Awesome.
Yep.
So where can everyone find you guys to learn more and follow your journeys?
You can check me out on Eric Kim Photography. It's just youtube.com/Eric Kim Photography, or just Google Eric Kim.
Awesome.
You'll find me on the interwebs.
Cool.
Okay, and then at Bill Brown, BIL 1L Brown, on the internet. YouTube channel is just starting, so there's only a few things there right now, but there'll be a lot more.
I'll link.
Yeah,
I'll link
yeah,
both of
yeah.
your channels.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then
Okay,
Instagram,
cool.
of course.
All right, sweet.
Sweet.
Peace out, internet.
Thank
Bye
you,
bye.
guys.
Ciao.